I have just placed my camp, and I placed my camp where I have access to a copper node. I'm going to open up my build menu so you can see where my camp ends. Green line's where your camp ends. Now, you will notice that this is a bit of a hill. And a lot of people don't know how to build on a hill. Like, a lot of people. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my module, move it over here, because that's good. I just want it out of the way. And then we're going to go up to the top of the hill. Okay? Building on a hill is not hard. You need to start at the top, however. Alright? Go into camp pieces. You need foundations. Nice flat foundation. I'm fond of the concrete because it just makes it look like, you know, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to do one. Okay? Now, on the very top side, you want it pretty close to the ground. Okay? You're going to have some farther down. Okay? So, now I'm just going to do a house that's 2 wide. Or do I want to do 3 wide? Let's do 3 wide. Now I just start with the basic concrete foundation. If you want to change it later, you can. Because there's, as you can see, a lot of options. Now, you do want to make sure they snap. That you're on the bottom of my screen, you can see what says snap. So we're going to go another row across. Now we're going to go down and look. We are almost. Okay. We're going to place one more set.
Here's the 5 stars with Atom Bomb Baby, a song that suggests they may not have made the most responsible choices.
At this point, we are definitely at the bottom. As you can see, there's a tiny bit of space underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up top. We're going to go down to stairs. We're going to find the most generic staircase you could have. Alright, and you want it to start at the top and go down. Okay? Now, here's the beauty about Snap. Okay, you have a staircase going down. Go back to your foundations. You get a foundation up, and you pull it up under the stairs until it snaps to the stairs. You place it there. Guess what? You just made a second floor. Now, here's the beauty about foundations. Because all of this is foundations, you can move those stairs if you want. They do not have to stay there. As a matter of fact, we don't want them to stay there later. But for right now, put 3 across here. Now, occasionally, you may end up with some ground up against there. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. If you do, you can make that a closed room. Or you can put something over top of it. Most people are not going to pay attention. But if you've done it right, you shouldn't have any. A little is okay, but you don't want a lot. And now that we have a spot for our foundations, we can continue to build more foundations. Alright? Now, on a hill, and I'm not sure about this one, most hills, you're eventually going to hit that issue again where, I think we may have hit it already, you're starting to see the bottom show. Okay? It is at this point that you can go up here, grab your staircase, and do that again. You want it at the top, going down. Where it comes down, you want to take one more foundation and attach it to the stairs. You now have a stair-step foundation, exactly one story in between each. Now I'm not going to put any more down here because I'm going to put my resource collector here, and then I'm going to fill it up over it with foundation so I can put walls around it and enclose it, in part because I want to protect it. But that is how you build a house on a hill, because as I said, these are foundations. You do not need the staircase once they are placed. You can, and this is the great secret a lot of people don't understand, then place it in the middle. Once it's up, you can go under camp pieces to floors, get the floor pieces, snap them to the stairs, and guess what? You just made your first floor much larger. You can make it all the way out so that you have a massive first floor. You can put multiple rooms in it. Your second floor, it's going to be a little smaller, but you can still do the same thing down here. Get your floor extended out all the way out. That's how you build on a hill.